timed out pretty well.
Have you seen the It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode where they start the radio show and they like start off trying to be true to their vision and then it just evolves into like sound effects?
It's constant sound
like
effects.
the last time I was here, this was an honest to God podcast. Now fucking Brian's over here like sound dropping every 10 seconds.
Welcome back, everybody, to another
I don't mind that one.
of the Wanger Show, episode 110.
110, which is a freeway in Los Angeles. That's always a good one. That's always a good one to fall back on.
What is the 110th Pokemon, Frank?
I don't know, but Cody guessed Machop for 108
Yeah, what a
or whatever.
I didn't do very
This is
well.
the guy who gets all 151 on Sporkle.
Was I right last week, though? 109? I had Tangela?
No, because it...
Tangela?
I'm a Tangela guy.
I say Tangela.
But it's tangled. It's like
Yeah.
a tangled noose.
Okay, well, some people say
Bless you.
Ratata instead of Ratatat.
I say Rattata.
That's just all kinds of wrong. All right.
But 108 was
We
Lickitung.
don't have a sound drop for that?
For what? Which one?
For anything.
I don't know. Give me a motivation.
Just give me something.
I like the smell of armpits.
That's right. That's our friend Josh
that's
McCougar.
good
We
to
got to
know.
have him on some too. Welcome back, everybody. We're back here for another episode of the Wanger Show. We've been guests city up in this bitch all of April. We have
Are we allowed to curse?
no.
Okay.
Could you
Only me.
imagine if we weren't?
Oh god.
Fuck off.
This would be
Yeah.
terrible.
I mean,
Oh, man.
for the right price, I guess I would.
Yeah.
Is
I'd
it
probably
is it
hold
like
off.
less?
That'd be more fun.
Is it less like easy to hear if I sit over there?
Dude, we are
the sound bites are throwing.
we're so numb to it at this point that
I might take my headphones
He's
off.
just trying to
no,
impress you.
Put your
He's
headphones on. Don't
If
you
it
take
helps,
the headphones.
Brian, I'm very fucking impressed.
Just
Our friend Frank.
Stop it immediately.
Frank Lucatordo is back. Frank the Tank. Frank with the big D.
Who told you?
You know who told me. Cody did.
I did.
Yeah.
So,
You saw it in the bathroom. Yeah.
Halloween. What?
Oh yeah, we talked a lot about your
I heard you
Halloween
guys,
party
yeah.
like fucking 2 years ago. That's not a soundbite, it's music. It's fitting. We're
Just had the Halloween
we're gonna get
song.
flagged.
Ready for just whatever.
That's pretty good though.
I think that part of the reason I'm upset is because you're so fast. Like people at home are gonna think that we planned
But
out
who's
this conversation.
faster now though? Cody's pretty fast on that one show that he does.
Yeah.
He's pretty
That
good.
one program.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't watch that anymore because I
Yeah.
got banned.
Why'd you get banned?
I got banned from Collider Live.
Why?
I can say that because Christian's not going to listen to this.
We think you got banned.
No, I got
There's
banned
like an
from Collider
unwritten
Live.
ban, I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not gonna do that anymore.
You might not do it anymore, Frank. You never know. One day, I mean, this week, because we're going to Chicago this week, there's going to be some people out of
heard.
town.
Have you guys ever been to Chicago?
I have not.
No.
I'm
Been
very
once.
excited.
Make sure you go to the Bean.
Everyone says
Easy,
not to
dude.
go to the Bean.
Don't look at me when you say that.
It's a good joke.
Thank you.
That's a good joke. I stepped over and I feel bad.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Everyone says to not go to the Bean.
Well, you have to go so you can do like the Instagram of you.
Like,
flicking
I'm looking
it.
at a fucking
and, like,
mirror. I'm looking at a mirror right now.
What
I
is
don't
the
care for
bean?
that.
It's like the reflective,
that's-
like bean-shaped thing. You ever seen source code?
No.
Oh, it's in source code.
Yeah.
So
What's
this
going on with those?
doesn't help at all.
Well, thanks, guys.
I went to Chicago once.
There's no way I'm finishing that.
It was wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's.
That's
Just
it.
trying to
Fascinating.
filibuster
I
until
told
get
the rest of the story in the
Let's-
Patreon section.
Oh,
You guys should
okay.
subscribe.
Beer on
Sure.
this
Gotta
show
do
is
that.
like Frank. It's like his fuel. He just needs it to keep
I
him
know.
Holy
Yeah,
shit!
talking.
You just won.
Yeah.
I think he's on his second one. No, I want to do that over the equipment.
The second one I've had since I got here. So we're good.
Ooh, drinking all my fucking booze. But you did bring us this nice bottle of.
I'll bring you some
He's got
Pacifico
one.
tomorrow.
He's got a soundbite.
No, I
I
was joking.
apologize
Oh,
for
no, I
drinking
was-
too.
I was laughing.
No,
because of the-
I'm numb to it now.
Okay,
I'm numb
all
to
right.
the fucking.
I've become so
So
numb.
Remember when Numb Encore came out? That whole album, and it was like the coolest fucking thing.
It was cool for a hot second. Then I was like, "This is dumb."
I had the
Oh, it's
whole
great.
thing. I listened to
Nah,
all of
it's
it.
dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
like,
what
can
the
you
hell are you
even?
waiting
There's no way
for?
you're even like listening to the conversation.
Just
and,
hearing
like,
keywords.
Yeah, like all you're doing is like listening for what's the drop. What's the drop?
I've
what's the
noticed a
drop?
lot of the time. Brian doesn't talk a whole lot, but when
It's
he
like
does,
you,
it's,
you don't even need to be in the room.
It's via soundbite.
We could have like had a.
That's pretty good. It's pretty quick. We don't care about getting flagged here on the show.
Yeah,
Frank.
get him.
All right.
No, they won't take us down. It's fine. I got a friend
be
that
a
works at
fun
YouTube.
All right, so
Karaoke
you guys invited me here to like listen to Brian's sound drops and talk about.
We
Linkin
just wanted
Park.
to show you
What's
what
the-
we're capable of.
Well,
now.
you
That's
have
really
some
it.
stuff to plug, right?
Yeah, so I've been working on this new Star Wars.
Audio only listeners, I hope you're enjoying this.
Audio only listeners are getting the brunt of this. Audio only listeners cannot appreciate the constant sound drop.
We've never had anyone walk out before. I think we're gonna have.
We
it
might
today.
I
have
think I might leave. That's the sound of me driving away fast.
I've never heard that. Did you get new sound bites just for Frank?
All right, so my goal for the rest of this podcast is to talk about things that are so fucking obscure that there's no way he's got a soundbite for it.
Like what?
Well,
What are you plugging? What do you got something to plug? You writing a book?
yeah, I'm writing a book about my time in Albania.
Oh, that's
Okay.
exciting.
I met a man named Shvindi.
Shvindi.
Yeah, Shvindi.
Uh-huh.
This actually happened.
This actually did
Okay,
happen.
I completely believe it.
He's gearing up. He's gearing up for it.
The Albanian
He's like,
national
Shvindi.
anthem isn't going with the deal. Come on.
I didn't know there was that.
Damn it, you look really cool in my shirt. I'm pissed.
I'm really hot, but I feel so fucking cool.
It's because I don't wear green, and the green meshes really well with that.
Some people say I have green eyes, but I never see it.
No, they're brown. Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, they're like a mix.
You
They're
call my
somewhere
mom a
between.
fucking liar?
Yeah, I think he is.
Cody.
Yeah, she lies a lot.
Cody's might be green.
Nah, I think that's full shit. Anyways, but yeah, happy to have you back, man.
Yeah.
This is your 4th time on the show.
You got the ham bone, Frank.
Ham bone.
That's the 4th bowling
And the
strike.
ham bone is connected to the
Brian?
wishbone.
Go on.
I thought you had
That's
something.
good. That's
I thought
great.
you had like a pig
And now
sound.
play the wishbone theme song.
Oh,
Remember
that's
that
really
show?
good. I do remember that show. Wasn't too big of a fan. Speaking of ham bone, I went bowling yesterday.
Nice.
Did
nice,
not do well.
How many games you did? Tell me all
Only
about
two.
it.
Only two.
Two
We
games?
went to the one that we went to that one time, the 3 of us, because the one night we acted as friends and we all hung out.
Yeah.
And we did some bowling next to those really loud and obnoxious drunks. Not a fan of you.
That's standard of every Cosmic Night.
That's
I would
very
say.
true.
Yeah.
But there was a dude next to me that full on had like an infinity gauntlet like on his arm.
Ooh, he had the wrist guard and everything?
Yeah, it felt like he can shoot darts out of it, or
Wait,
like
was it
fucking
like-
what?
Did it look like an infinity gauntlet?
Oh, he had the gems on it. No, it was like
Because
It's all
that
bedazzled.
should be something that Cody, like, you need to start a bowling line, and you can have an infinity gauntlet.
That's
like,
not bad. You
bowling
can do one
glove.
for Stark, too. Do with the fucking the
No,
blaster
wait,
thing.
wait.
Jamie
Hold on. We've got
Lannister?
a business idea
The
here.
the arm is like the gauntlet, and then on your custom ball you have the gems because you stick your hand in there, so when you pick it up, it completes the look.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking good.
Audio only listeners, I'm walking out.
come back, Frank. Oh no,
I'm
come
thinking
back.
more about this. Like, you could do the Captain America
Audio
arm
only
shields.
listeners,
You can do
I'm
the
out
arm
the
shield.
door
Infinity
and
War.
in my
Yes, the
car.
fucking- I'm trying to talk business here.
Wakanda forever. You can
Audio
have, like,
only
little-
listeners, I'm
you know?
on my drive home right now, listening to Linkin Park's "Numb."
What's that sound like?
Aw.
You can't set me up.
You can't.
Well,
Yeah,
all
that's
right,
it. You
I
can't
guess.
do it now. But yeah, he had the whole thing and he was doing okay. But he had like a little baby with him, and I was like, oh, a cute little baby. But I didn't do great. We did 2 games, and then after that, we played a little bit of darts. That was fun.
Nice, I love
played
darts.
501.
It smells like vinegar.
smells
I just
horrible.
smelled
Yes,
it.
Yeah.
their shirts always smell like that.
Yeah,
you got to watch
no.
it one time. You
we
gotta
got
watch
a
Audio only
Wanger
listeners,
onesie here,
We've got
everybody.
a Wanger
Oh,
onesie.
yeah, yeah.
Subscribe to the Patreon.
Patreon.
For
Patreon.com/wangers.
only $1 a month, you get access to all kinds of special features. Like what, Christian?
I wasn't ready. I haven't done housekeeping in weeks because
Well, we
we've
got
had
a lot
guests.
of weeks to catch up.
My first appearance, I got yelled at for interrupting housekeeping. I thought that now to bring it full circle.
I didn't want to. I was in the middle of a
I'd
story
prompt-
though.
It was called
I know, it
Homecoming.
wasn't that good.
It was called
So I'd
Homecoming
rather
back
get
then.
into the housekeeping.
It was called Homecoming.
Yeah, it was when you mistakenly called it Homecoming, and
Oh,
he kept
shit.
giving you shit for calling it Homecoming.
Oh
and then
God, I don't remember that.
It
They
got
get
really
mad.
heated.
It's so sweaty in here.
get
Are you
mad.
guys hot? Is it
No.
just me?
I'm
You should
doing
take your
alright.
shirt off.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Okay.
Whoa! Flagged.
God.
Immediately. Instagram flag. But so yeah, we played darts. We played 501. Played 301. We played what's the one called?
Cricket?
Is that where you have to hit like
something 3
20
times?
through? Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Just
Nailed it.
pay attention to the content.
It's
I'm
in the-
listening to a
Say
story.
something.
Brian
I'm
hasn't talked
listening.
in forever.
You
but
guys
that
ever
usually
played darts at Adam's place?
Yes.
Oh, it's magical.
Yeah, we went that.
I
Yeah, we
fucking
played that
love it.
one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you came over.
Yeah,
Oh, he
it was-
remembers. Maybe. I don't know.
He's got a
We
good
drink a lot.
dartboard over there. It's
His
fun.
great cats. His cats feel it. No, that was your cat.
You get rid of those cats
He
yet?
got rid of the cats.
Ah, yeah.
Wait,
I
oh,
did.
he did actually get?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, now
He didn't
I
like
feel
get
bad.
rid of them. He gave them to a loving
family.
person.
Oh, no, I do
yeah,
remember
yeah.
that. All right.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Brian?
I love darts.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about cats.
It's a dart sound effect. I think I brought this up before. Have you guys ever
All
watched
right,
competitive
audio
darts?
only listeners, I'm taking control
No.
of the sound
You ever watch
bites.
darts on TV?
No, but it
What is
doesn't.
it? Explain the system. to
Every
me.
now and
Separate
then,
conversation.
I get a like.
Audio only listeners, we've got 2 separate conversations. Can you switch this so that the
Can I
left
go
track
left?
is you
Yeah,
and me
yeah.
and they're right?
So every-
Adjust your pan at home to hear both conversations. So Brian, how do we?
Right, so every every month or so, I get like a free trial of these obscure sports channels.
Yes.
And
All right.
every now and then I get
And
this
then you
weird
click the,
European
holy
channel
shit,
that
this
does
is
like darts,
confusing, and
like
then-
competitive darts.
All right.
That makes sense to me.
But
yeah.
And every time someone hits a triple 20, people lose their shit.
What's
they
a
all
triple
have like
20?
the
wait,
red
hang on.
20.
Oh,
You know, like
no.
the double 20,
Wait,
triple 20.
wait.
Yeah.
Because a triple 20, as you know, is worth more than a bullseye.
Of course.
Okay.
You want to
hang
get
on.
that more than you get
Now-
I'm
bullseye.
not an idiot.
Yeah.
Pan back to the center.
Okay.
Does this is this pulling back the kayfabe or whatever?
Kayfabe?
the name is?
Kayfabe?
If I
It's a wrestling
if
term.
I read some of the
Dude, Kurt Angle, R.I.P.
if I read some of
did
the
not die.
descriptions.
Oh, no, he
on
retired.
All right, I'm just gonna do it anyway.
man.
Okay, all right.
Here's some of the sound bites.
He wore
that,
like the American
Brian
flag
has.
pants, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I
No,
actually like
we
it.
already panned back to the middle,
Oh,
so
I'm
we're
sorry.
all in one conversation.
Frank? What do you got, buddy?
I'm sorry. This is what I do. This is what I come on your show
Don't
and I
break
try
the
to
kayfabe. Tell us
try
what's
to
on there.
hijack it.
Well, what do you want to talk
I'm
about?
sorry. No,
I
I'm
feel
sorry.
Like you
I'm
should,
sorry.
You should work on a project. You should do you should work on a book. Like you know how Tom DeLonge is like crazy about
All right.
aliens? You should do a book like surrounding Tom, like a non-autobiography.
You want like
on
a
Tom.
biography?
Yeah.
on
But
Tom.
a non-autobiography.
Yes. Yes.
So a biography.
but not from the perspective, not
Yeah.
from the person
Well, like
who's
a
actually right.
non-biography.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a biography is what I'm saying.
No, he's
Can-
talking
can
about
he
like,
write a
he's talking
biography
about
if it's
like
not him?
A
Yes, that's when it's an autobiography.
Oh, that's lame.
A biography is written by someone else.
Don't tell me how to
An
write.
autobiography is
say
written by the
words.
person.
I like non-biography.
Okay.
How's your guys' new sketch coming along?
You know, it's going pretty well.
It
He's,
is going
he's
really
got
well.
an income,
Yeah.
I'd like to clear some business on the air after Brian
business.
brought it up to me
Uh-oh.
over the weekend.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
we hung
that's
out.
right. You guys hung out this weekend. You were
Brian and I
friends.
hung out over the weekend.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought we were friends, and then he's being a jerk to me all day today.
Oh.
But
No, you showed up. That's pretty cool.
He said
I
exactly
learned
right.
that Brian didn't think I was going to show up today.
You okay there? How big of a swig did you just take?
No, I hit my arm on,
Oh,
on
okay.
my awesome chair that I love.
You still haven't taken a swig, so
Well, because you didn't show up.
you were the
for
worst
one
part.
of the
I
sketches
know, and
that-
that's what I wanted to
I'm
clear
trying to
the
get to
air
it.
on.
Oh shit, that's right. I forgot about
yeah,
that.
we
I wanted to
forgot.
clear
It's not the
air.
first time you fucked us,
We're mad
Frank.
at Frank so many times we forget when it is.
I was having a conversation with somebody this weekend, and they asked me, Cody, I got to be honest.
Fuck
I,
Frank.
I,
Did you
spill-
spill rum on my
I
baby's
spilled rum on
onesie?
your baby's onesie. The good news is that it's going to be at least 6 months before you can wear it. Probably more, but at least 6 months.
This is a sign your child's gonna
I
start
mean,
drinking.
we had to
it.
wash it anyway because, again, it smelled
It
like
smells
ass.
like pure vinegar.
It might smell better
What
now.
is going on in your guys' asses that like vinegar
It's
is
not a
the-
literal expression, Frank. It's something to explain
It's
that
a
something smells bad.
non-biography.
It's not. It's
Oh
not
my
an auto description, you know.
fucking
you.
swig it.
Fuck you, Frank.
Tell your fucking story.
Yeah.
I don't even. What was I talking
You were-
about?
Brian was
You
mad.
bailed
Brian
on
and
us on shooting
I
the
did.
sketch.
Can I talk about the sketch? Is that out yet?
No.
No,
Oh,
not,
no.
not
Oh.
the one we shot.
Come on.
Ah.
You fucking chugged it.
Hang on. What do you drink that like
Beer
hard alcohol?
and wine.
Okay, you're not
That's
supposed
it?
to take that big of a gulp of that.
I saw Frank do it. I
Yeah,
thought I
but
could do
Frank,
it too.
Frank's another being. Don't do that.
Okay.
But
Anyways,
Frank
So wait,
is
you
like-
only drink beer and wine? No hard alcohol?
I don't do hard. No, I don't go hard. I drank a lot when I was in 7th grade.
I mean, I'm a little hard, but
right now.
yeah.
Okay.
So the sketch. Let's talk about that.
You guys are always mad at me, and I couldn't go that day.
It's warranted.
And I'm so sorry. I was working that weekend.
Okay, but you literally told me yes like 2 days prior.
I told you yes 2 days prior, and then the day prior, a day later,
It's fucked up. I had
I
to
know.
scramble to look for some people.
Actually, I can pull up the conversation. Like, okay, so for audio listeners at home and video listeners, because there's also no context for this, they invited me to a sketch, which is coming out soon, which is going to be hilarious. I've seen screenshots, read the script,
Like 2
wasn't there to
weeks.
shoot.
You gave him the script. He was ready to come.
I was yes.
He's
Shout
like,
out to
hey.
Brandon Hanna, by the way, Patreon supporter, friend,
did
who works
show
as
up
a-
to
who
help.
did show up, did
Is
sound.
that
He did
hang on.
sound, and
Brandon-
it sounds great.
Brandon's the guy from the
Brandon's
other day.
the guy from the other day.
That was funny.
We were at dinner, lunch.
It
Who
was
knows
like
what
more
it
like
was.
a it was a mix.
And he was sitting across the table from me, and I texted Cody, "Who is that guy?" And then Cody said, "It's Brenna.
I said
Brandon.
it's Brandon.
It's Brandon. He's cool."
Yeah.
And I responded, "He seems cool. I just wanted to know."
You should have
Shout out
You
to
should have
you, Brandon.
responded to Frank.
You're,
He's the guy that
cool.
showed up.
Why don't you just introduce yourself to him and say, hey,
Because
I'm
I feel
Frank.
like we've met before. now saying this again, Brandon, if you're listening, I apologize.
That's worse than just
so
saying,
much.
Brandon listens to every show. by
God
the way.
damn it,
does.
Brandon.
I did that to a Schmodown fan on Saturday. That's totally fine. I was
You're
like,
a
hey,
wonderful
man,
human
nice to
being.
meet you. He's like, oh, yeah, we met back at the... I was like, oh, fuck, I'm sorry. Goes over my head. Over my head. I've met Brandon 3 times. It's totally fine.
So the sketch.
Yes. Yeah, you
Something
didn't
else you
show
wanted to
up,
bring
Brandon.
up
I
other
didn't
than
show
your
up.
excuse?
I feel bad.
Mm-hmm.
As I was explaining to somebody over the weekend, they're like, who do you hang out with outside of work? Do you hang out with people from your work? I said, I hang out with the
John
Wangers
Roca. Oh,
when I can.
okay. Yeah.
But they think I'm a flake.
Well,
Literally my words.
Think.
Well, you were telling some other person this.
I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cody gave you like a 65%. Oh, no, did I say 65%?
Oh, today?
Yeah.
I gave him a solid 60% chance.
I might
Audio
have said
listeners
show
at
up.
home, I have a Post-it that says Monday, April 8th. April 8th. Wang.
Take your time.
Non-biography.
Just says
Wang.
Wang.
To be fair, to be very fair, I did book you. I sound so professional when I say I booked a guest. I booked
there's
you, like-
nothing in the world I like more than being on this
To
Wangers
be
table.
more fair, we've tried to get you on the show multiple times in the past month or two, and you've bailed every
to
single
be
time.
even more fair than that, every time that's happened has been 30 minutes before you guys shoot, and it's, hey, Frank, blank just bailed on us. Can you come tonight? And my response is always, I would love to. I can't be there at 6:30. If you can wait till 7 or 7:30, I'll be there. And the answer is, it's okay.
Which we totally can wait till 7.
We probably
So
can.
what
To
the
be the
hell?
fairest, we could have totally
We
waited.
usually don't even
It's
start till
9
about 7
p.m.
o'clock.
right now.
No, it's 7:20.
It's not quite
Oh,
now.
fuck, for real?
Yeah,
Okay.
get
All
out.
right. For audio,
he had a clock queued up. Hang on.
for audio only listeners, Frank was pretending to leave.
How did you have a clock ticking?
I'm ready for anything, man. Give me
You are. I'm,
Speaking of being
I'm
ready
angry.
for anything, it's okay.
Housekeeping.
You know what? It's totally fine. I was about to go into it, but it was.
Patreon.com.
All right, well, I just
Frank.
need to know, have you guys forgiven me?
I forgave you.
Oh, I forget things very quickly.
Yeah.
You didn't, because you brought it up when
No,
we
I
hung
said
out.
if you show
when we
up-
hung up outside of work, you brought it up.
Yeah. Well, if you showed up today,
Here,
all
speak
would be
into the
forgiven.
mic.
Yeah, I'm speaking into the mic.
Oh,
Telling the sound guy what's
getting a
up.
little tense
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah, I was a little peeved. I was peeved.
You've been peeved at me before.
Oh, I've been peeved at you
Spoiler alert, you're going to be peeved at me again
before. When?
in the future.
Oh, okay.
No,
I was like, do you know something
No.
that I did you?
I was like, I don't think
And
you tried to book
I
him on
want
anything
you to
else.
know that I don't mean it. And I'm very sorry every time. It hurts me. It really
I don't think it
hurts
does.
me.
It hurts me too.
Oh.
It hurts me a lot.
Oh, wait, back to what I was saying.
So the sketch.
I asked.
Yeah.
So
Asked?
you asked me 2 days before.
You asked.
I asked
Yes.
1 day before.
Yes.
I said, listen,
Okay.
I was supposed to be finished with this thing at work. I'm not finished. I'm so fucking stressed. I was panic attacking all weekend.
You didn't say you were panic attacking. You said
I
you
said I
might have
was
said
very
you were
stressed.
stressed. Yeah.
I said,
I'm fucking
would
stressed
it
all the
be
time.
the
It's fine.
end of the Would it be the end of the world if I couldn't make it? I said, would it slow down production if I couldn't make it? Or do you have other people helping? And you said, are you pulling up the...
I'm trying to.
I was pulling up something because I remember.
You weren't part of this conversation.
No, but you're about to get upset because I remember checking Instagram that
I was
day.
on the left headphone.
And guess who
Are-
saw?
are we still panning
guys,
left and right?
Guys, I'm about to bury Frank here.
Oh.
Bury that.
So as he was stressed out and having panic attacks, that day we shot the sketch, I remember looking at his Instagram, and guess who saw Dumbo that day?
Oh, no, I did. And
After you finished your thing?
let me tell you what time I
Okay.
saw Dumbo. I
Was it
think it
after?
was at 8 or 9 at night.
Understood.
It started.
Guess
Then
what
you were
time
done.
we
You were
started?
done with your job then. Okay.
You started during the day,
did.
and when I saw Dumbo, it was because I was at work,
Oh.
and I was so fucking stressed out at work. I was like, I need to go for a walk. I can't. I'm
A
fucking
2-hour
losing my
walk.
mind.
Okay.
And I
Because the movie's 2 hours.
Oh fuck! I thought that was like a. Is that the Dumbo score?
Yeah.
Specifically the 2019 Dumbo score.
I'm done. I'm out.
Love you, buddy. Oh.
So glad I'm here.
Oh, I think we
glad you're
slacked
here.
each other as well.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, you guys are mad at me. It's fine.
I'm not.
It's fine. No,
I
I'm
really
over
wasn't
it.
until you brought it up.
Let's move over to housekeeping.
Housekeeping.
God, I would be pissed if I was a Patreon supporter and I paid for this. I am a Patreon
They pay.
supporter.
You are a Patreon supporter.
not
Sign up for
for this part
Patreon.
right now.
What do they get, Christian?
They get patreon.com/wangers is what you get if you sign up for our Patreon. You pledge to us $1 is what you get for an extended Wanger Show episode where you get it like about 10 minutes before the show actually starts. About 10 minutes wrap up towards the very end.
Can I be totally honest?
Sure, and you also get a day early.
I don't feel like we said anything super cool in the pre-show Patreon.
I think it was still
But
funny.
as a backup, I will reveal some life-changing information.
You having
Some
a kid?
deep, dark secrets about
Ooh.
myself
You
that
have a
nobody's ever heard.
Ooh,
On the
that's
pa-
one.
God,
Damn it.
I gotta
Yeah, that's good.
come up with something on
Well,
that.
Okay.
No, don't
Grace
talk
said
about
she
that.
had
Don't talk about that.
Grace said she
Oh,
had
no.
a big secret.
It actually wasn't that big of a secret.
Oh, so you can reveal it right now.
No, because I feel bad now. 'Cause
Patreon
now
section.
we're like,
Can you reveal that in the Patreon section?
I will reveal it if you have both me and Grace on.
Ooh, that's
Oh.
good. That's pretty good. Have you told me?
Okay.
No.
Damn it.
You
Okay.
told me.
Ooh, I might get another shot on the Patreon or on the Wanger Show.
Whatever. Don't shoot our patrons. So, $1, you can find the show. $3 is a nice little tier.
That's what I'm subscribed to.
That's what you're subscribed to, where you can also not only watch/listen to the show, a longer and earlier version, but you can
I never
also
do.
get commentaries like the recent one that Cody and I did for the Pokemon Indigo series, which is
Wait,
simply
you guys-
the
Which
animated
you also-
series.
Hang on. Oh wait, you guys did.
Oh,
a-
that's right.
Which,
Ooh, I flaked
which
on that
Frank
too.
Flaked on. Yeah.
See,
it's-
Frank
What
is
do you
the
got?
only
What
other
do you
person.
got, Brian?
You see a common theme.
We would have
It's a different
accepted.
version.
We would have accepted the cornflake theme song.
Yes.
but that's fine.
So we put that out, and a lot of people seem to really enjoy that one. So I think Cody and I, maybe just Cody and I don't know if Brian would want to do it. I
Maybe
don't think
Frank.
Brian wouldn't want to do it, but Frank definitely would want to, just wouldn't show up for it. We will do more of those in the future. We like doing those episodes. They're short,
What do
sweet,
you
to
think
the
I
point.
do? What do you think I do? Like when I leave work?
I don't think you leave work at all.
Okay, so back off.
Okay. Just don't tell it. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say no.
We're gonna get into this
Oh.
in the
Into it.
middle of housekeeping.
Let me
No,
finish
let me
housekeeping.
just in the middle.
Because we're gonna take phone calls very soon. Okay, and
Wait,
some
are we
people want.
actually?
Yeah, some people want to talk to you.
All right, All right.
All right. Ooh, nice. So, along with the $3 tier, you get behind the scenes and blooper videos. And we did recently a behind the scenes /bloopers of our recent sketch Uber that came out just this past weekend for the
You
live
call it
audience.
bloopers,
Damn it. Fuck, that's
but
good.
spell it bloopers.
That's good. I didn't do that.
Bloopers.
If,
No.
if the YouTube video says bloopers spelled like Uber, no,
Yes.
it was my idea.
There you go. I might have to change it now.
Don't cut that out.
But you can get that exclusively on Patreon. We don't release that to the public. So if you want to see a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff, it's not so in-depth like we did the making of The Runner, which is a recent short film we did as well. But it's a nice little look behind the scenes, some alternate takes, some outtakes. It's a lot of fun. These guys are really, really great in that sketch. So if you haven't seen that sketch too, it's on our YouTube channel. Thank you, everybody that has watched that and commented, shared it to your friends, liked the video, all that stuff. We have a $5 tier. We got a $10 tier. $5 tier, you get a shout-out on this video at the very end. A very special thanks
But
to
I'm
everybody.
only $2 away from getting shouted out on a video.
That's all you got to do, bro. We'd like the money, too.
Think
And
about
then $10, you get credited as an associate
on.
producer on all of our stuff, whether it's this show or if it's our sketches, anything that we do, y'all get credit for
It's a big
that.
fucking title.
It's a big fucking deal. You can put that
Pretty
on your
fucking
resume.
cool.
You're like, I was an associate producer. And if you pay above and beyond, like a couple people do, above $10, we give you executive producer's credit. That's not
That's
like
even
an
bigger
official
title.
It's not an official tier or anything. We just give it to you because y'all the shit. Y'all the best. But yeah, if you have not seen our recent sketch video, it's called Uber. It's really great. It's a lot of fun. We had fun making it. That is up right now on the YouTube channel Amateur Hour Films, which is a channel you should subscribe to because we put out new sketch videos and short films every single month. We try to alternate, but these past 2 months we're doing sketches. We did the Uber sketch in, technically for the Patreon peeps, y'all got it in March, but we released it to the public in April. And then this month, for the Patreon peeps, you're going to get another sketch that we just shot, the one that Frank bailed on us for. It's really funny. It honestly, I'm not trying to hype it up. I'm not trying to hype it up.
I can attest to this, having only read the script
And
before
seen
you
a
guys
few images.
Which script did you
before
read?
you guys fucked it up by actually shooting it. The script is hilarious.
Okay.
Did you read just Brian's script or the revised Cody script?
No, I
Because
read.
both are great. Honestly, I want you to release the.
You don't have a soundbite for that?
The
For what?
For the
Brian
Brian
hasn't
cut.
talked in like 30 minutes. I want you to release your script version of the script
Oh,
just
okay.
because it's so obscure. And there were
But
some
he didn't
things that
change that much. He just changed that one.
There was just
scene.
one big part that we took out.
yeah,
There was one big what?
For obvious reasons.
yeah. But that's
Wait, I want to know the obvious. Oh no, I saw that. It's wonderful.
damn it.
Since we're showing our phones, while you were doing housekeeping, I tried to log
I'm
into
still housekeeping.
I know. While you're in the middle of housekeeping, I tried to log in to sign up for the $5 peer Patreon.
Tier.
Peer?
Patreon tier. I could see where he fucked up there. It's
That would
fine.
be cool though. Okay.
Brian, it's beer, not
Still don't remember my password. Can't log in. So
All right, we'll figure
I
that out so you can pay us more later. But
think it's kind of fucked up to expect your friend to pay for your Patreon.
We didn't
You're
ask
the
you
one
to
who
do
did it.
shit.
You
No,
did it.
I was
You
very
did it
drunk
on
when I
your own.
We
did.
told you don't have to do this.
should
I
get
was
even more drunk.
very drunk when I signed up for your Patreon.
We're
and
friends
now
with
I'm
a couple. One of my best friends from high school is a Patreon
You hot?
supporter. I'm a little hot.
Gonna, audio listeners, Christian is sexually fanning my expensive shirt.
Thank you. $70 at Macy's.
Not Macy's.
Score Borders.
Macy's
whatever
Wishes.
the fuck. So
Tilly's,
Uber.
maybe.
Borders.
Check that. Oh, but
Borders' new clothing section.
Borders closed down like 6 years ago too.
There is one called Borders. It's BOARD.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, it's a
cool.
clothing store.
Nobody goes there. But
Just saying.
I'm gonna say I don't mean to
Is that
hype
where
this
I
up.
saw you last week?
It might have been.
We
Mute his
got
mic.
housekeeping.
No, I don't mean his mic.
Okay.
I don't mean to hype this
Mute
up.
my mic. Play a sound clip. Go.
I don't mean to hype this up. I've been editing our newest
Can I
sketch
go
video.
pee while you do housekeeping?
Don't
go ahead.
interrupt.
You
the
might
hyping
actually
up.
finish this.
Yeah, I might actually finish this.
Sorry, guys.
Keep in mind, this is his
Audio
third
listeners,
time
I'm gonna pee.
Yes.
I'm gonna bring the mic with me.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
All right, so the
One day.
sketch that you're cutting right
This
now.
newest sketch that we just shot,
That
the one
Brian
that Frank
wrote, that I revised.
Yes, Brian wrote. How do I credit that in the credits?
No. Okay, so
I'm always like, because
the
like,
thing with the Uber one.
yes.
Uh,
Did I miss?
no, you did it fine. I think we did it the right way as far as like WGA
Standards protocol.
standards. I think you still get the credited right. I would say I did an uncredited rewrite on it.
For which one? The
Oh.
Uber
For
or the
Uber.
or the new one?
The newer one is more you than.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is that also-
I had more to do with Uber than I did the new one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say.
Yeah.
So would I put written by just Brian Perez
I mean,
or
you
both?
can put us both if you want.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, this guy wants
I'm not
top
gonna
billing
fucking. I'm not
over
gonna
here.
fucking sue him.
No, he's
But-
gonna get top billing for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, because I need to know these things.
Actually, he in WGA standard, I think the second one credited is
Oh,
the final
son of a
one.
bitch.
We gotta look that
But
up.
you didn't do much on the.
No, I didn't.
no, you didn't.
No, you
No.
fixed the Uber one because the Uber one was like it was half done.
Uber one is good.
It was good. Both of them were really good. But as I was saying before, this next sketch, it honestly might be our funniest one that we've done.
Really? Do you think it translates?
It's so fucking bizarre.
I know. It might have been the hardest we've laughed during shooting.
It
I
absolutely
gotta
is.
see how it comes together in the cut.
It's honestly like
Yeah.
when I did the Uber sketch, when I cut that one together, there
That
was a
was
certain
rough.
point where I stopped laughing, not because
Yeah.
it wasn't funny, but because I'd been through it so many times.
I can't
And-
watch it anymore.
And that was like
Yeah.
such a rigorous thing to cut because there was multiple angles. I had to kind of figure out all these things. Put in this one, it was literally. You can come back in,
Frank
Frank.
just
It's
scared
okay.
the fuck out of me. He was
You look
standing there
pretty creepy.
in the shadows.
Yes. Every time I go back and I go through all the footage, I am constantly fucking laughing.
Really?
Like it is nonstop laughter all the way through. It might be a little long, but honestly, it's gonna be so fucking worth it. It's so good. I'm very happy and proud of like the things that we shot for it.
Yeah.
You know what would
it's
make
a great
it
script.
easier
Remember that
for
day?
your
Oh,
guests?
Frank's back.
You know what would make it easier for your guests to sit in here? If the guy who doesn't say anything and is just playing sound bites isn't even sitting there, and you just add the sound bites in and post, then I could have sat there and I wouldn't have.
Yeah,
You
but
know
how
how
all
fucking
this room
long?
over here.
There's a lot of room.
and
So
you're nowhere
anyways.
near the wall.
That sketch will be out for the Patreon peeps probably in like
Sorry.
2 weeks maybe, and then for the rest of the peeps at the end of April. And we also just started shooting our next short film.
Oh, that's a serious one.
So if you want, that's good.
I was just saying it's
Yeah,
a
it's
serious
it is
one.
a serious
I
one.
was showing
And if you want,
you.
also a part of our $1 tier, you get access to our Discord service. Server, excuse me. It's not a service.
And a
It's
service.
service. Both of them. Cerberus.
Borders.
If you pledge to us for $1, you get access to that server. And I created a new channel called Amateur Hour Films Productions, which is basically just
.com.
no. It is basically just all the stuff that we're constantly creating. So I'm posting photos on there just to kind of keep everyone on our Patreon up to date on what we're doing. So there's going to be a lot of teases on there in the next few months. We're very excited. And then finally, Amateur Hour Films. Subscribe to that channel where you can find all this content. iTunes, The Wanger Show. Subscribe, rate, review. You got to do all those things. Helps the show grow. We want more guests. Do you like all the guests that we've been having on the show? We want to keep having more. Tell us who you want to see on the show that isn't just.
Can I suggest somebody?
Yeah.
I'd like to come back again.
Okay.
All right. Well,
I
good for you,
guess.
Frank. All right.
Yeah, we'll see.
We do have someone booked for next week, kind of, right?
Oh,
We gotta
really?
like, oh, we don't? Bailed?
No,
Oh, no,
it's
next
not-
week's
person
after
pull a
Chicago.
it's on the
Hey,
calendar.
You guys
It's on
going
the
to
calendar.
Chicago?
I remember the email saying there was another person on there.
Oh no, Ace is our friend Andres Cabrera is
That-
going
And
to
there was
be
one more.
Oh yes,
But
Yeah.
that's at the end of the month.
that's at the end.
Oh,
There's
okay,
2 more
my
weeks
bad.
in April. Yeah.
My
No,
bad.
you're good. You're good. You're good.
I remember those
Next
bookings.
week, because we're going to Chicago this weekend,
guys are
both
going to
myself,
Chicago?
Brian, Cody. Have you been there before? We're all going to Chicago this
He's
weekend.
mad at me.
No, I'm not mad
He's
at
a
you.
little-
Oh,
Might
he's
be a
a,
little
he's
bit.
a
You
little.
want to talk
you're-
about the shape,
I don't
bitch?
think I can ever be mad at Frank.
Oh, we'll get into it right
Oh,
now.
let's go into it.
Let's not
No,
talk
hold on.
about
You and I-
that. Guys, no.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm
We
not
already-
mad.
Take phone calls.
No, that was such a long. That was 2 years ago, Frank. Anyways,
Still mad about it.
I'm a little peeved. But no, it's not yet. No, we got like 10 more minutes. Chicago this weekend. If you're out there and you see me, Brian, or Cody, come say hi. You know, $20 each.
Don't say hi.
Don't say hi. Don't really.
No, ask one of us to take a picture of
Of
the other guy.
person?
Yes,
Yeah.
That's the other one.
Yeah, that'd be really good. That'd be really
We
good.
want no group photos, just an
No, no.
individual ones with the other one taking the picture of
Within
you.
like a
Yeah.
Another person taking the photo of us taking the photo of.
Like
Yeah,
we'll arrange all of it to where like
Yeah.
everyone has to take a photo of somebody and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
there's 900 people at this new venue. I'm sure it's gonna be people that say hi to us. But if you're out there, yeah, say hi to us. We're really excited. We got the Mark Ellis special, Star Wars Celebration, yada yada yada. But because we're going to be out there all weekend, we're not getting back till like Sunday night, so we don't have a guest on that Monday. It's just going to be me, Cody, Brian, just kind of chilling.
I'm available, but
Are you?
Maybe we'll see. We'll see.
You
I
say
figured-
you're available now.
Yeah, I booked. I
We'll see.
said the word again. I booked guests for the last 2 weeks because I figured the Monday after we get from Celebration, we're gonna be tired as fuck. And we just kind of want to
We
chill.
don't want to talk to anybody.
Don't want to talk to
Except for
anybody.
ourselves.
Don't want to be plugging their shit. But the
it's
week
not
after
like
that,
you've got a guest that you don't have to plug anything
No.
for. Who just wants to come and chill?
no. But the week
Just
after
a friend
that,
who just wants to hang out.
the week after that, we have our friend Andres Cabrera, and then the following week after that, our great friend Brett Sheridan is gonna be on the show, and that's been
What?
And Brett's
Yep.
never been on the Wanger Show before.
Can I like? I don't even have to. Can
Like
I
Key and
like
Peele?
just sit in?
You just want to be there for the taping of it, is what you're saying? Frank, I'm trying to keep you
You
afloat
can just
here.
hang out? Yeah, that's so cool. I'm done with housekeeping now.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you want to talk about, Frank?
Thanks everybody. Appreciate
You
it.
guys
Christian
see
got
any,
mad at me.
You guys want to see? You
That
see
was a
any
long
movies?
time ago. I think we talked about
No,
that
but
on
you
the
also
show, too.
no, we did. But you also got mad at me just now.
Hey Brian,
For
you
what?
see anything lately? You see any movies?
I have not.
No?
Have you been watching
All
Beep,
right.
Veep and Barry?
I have not.
I said
I
Beep
caught
and
up on
I was
Barry.
gonna say Beep and Barry.
I've been watching
Oh,
Barry.
I tried watching the first episode of The Twilight Zone.
I watched the
I
first
watched
one.
it last night.
I watched the first
Oh,
one
look at
because it
that.
was free, and
Yeah.
I don't want to pay for that.
The
shit.
first two are free, right?
I
On
think just the
YouTube.
first one.
Oh,
Is the
the
second
first
one
one?
on YouTube?
Oh, I thought
Just
it
the
was.
first one.
I watched
No.
the first one on YouTube last night.
Did you
Yeah.
finish it? I'm halfway.
I did. I finished it.
I get it what they're going.
Yeah.
This
But
is
I
my,
didn't-
very
this is-
predictable.
This is my issue with the original Twilight Zone 2.
Ooh, what's your issue?
I don't like it, and I wish I did.
Hot take.
My issue is that they're too fucking long.
Oh,
Like the whole.
Well,
each
To
episode
get
is too long.
to get to the like the.
Well,
the
so
premise.
here's the thing. This is the reason that like M. Night Shyamalan became a joke for so long.
Patreon
This wasn't
audio only
necessary.
listeners. I threw a.
Are you
I
gonna
threw
say
a
that
cap
M.
at
Night
you.
Shyamalan wasn't a joke for a while?
He was
Oh,
a
I'm
joke for a
sorry.
while.
Okay.
What'd you think I said?
I thought you said he was just a joke.
No, for a while
Like
M. Night
forever?
Shyamalan
He takes
was
it
a
very
joke.
personally. He
Because
loves M. Night.
He's his best friend.
I do love M Night. Yeah.
If your movie hinges on a twist,
Yeah.
so that nothing else exists without the twist, your movie's garbage. I don't like The Sixth Sense.
I don't think that's the only thing. Though.
Hang
There's
on,
a lot
hang
more.
on.
You don't need the twist.
Hang
for it.
on.
Okay.
No, you do.
It's in
Because
your
the
house.
You
whole
don't.
thing with The Sixth Sense is that there's the twist and then it's over. It all builds up to like, you have to know the twist. Once you know the twist, I
That
can't
is
believe it. Now it's over.
not
There's
true
so
at
much
all.
more in that movie. That this relationship with the kid and his mom.
great.
There's a whole fucking arc there.
All right,
Come on,
you know
man.
what? Then
It's
I
great.
will-
It's
The
great
symbol,
film.
the, just
Great
the
film.
use
How
of
about this?
red
How
in
about this?
general is worth seeing that movie.
I hadn't thought about that, but it's. a
I'll
good
walk
point.
that back then.
Yeah.
Because I disagree, but I'll walk it back
Don't
for
say
now.
that about
to
Science
make the-
either.
to make
Science
this
is a
point.
great fucking movie about religion.
They can be good movies, but the problem that every Twilight Zone episode has,
Okay.
and most
The old
and
ones.
a lot of M. Night Shyamalan's episodes
We're
Just
best
say-
friends.
just go with
We're
M.
best
Night.
friends. Easy.
Yeah. Take your time.
is that if the whole thing hinges on a twist, once you know the twist, there's no point in watching anything else.
No, that's totally not true.
So, really?
No, he does not like fully rely on.
Well,
the
I'm not
twist.
talking about M. Night Shyamalan. I'm
Okay, you're
saying,
talking about
as
Twilight
an
side.
example.
So
He's
for
not
the
gonna let that
Twilight
go.
Zone,
He's
like,
gonna.
My
I want
issue
you
with
to
most of
justify
the,
this.
all right.
Glass
so how
is
about
an
this?
okay movie.
M. Night Shyamalan aside, forget I brought it up.
Okay.
Well, Cody edited it out.
All right.
He doesn't.
I don't do shit for this.
And we're back.
Okay.
And the original Twilight Zones, they're great, except they'd be great if they were 5 minutes, because the way that they work out is it's like most of it is filler. It's all filler until like, okay,
think
where's
so?
the twist? And now that's the twist. Oh, isn't that crazy? You thought that the world was freezing to death, but actually it's burning to death.
Spoiler.
So like
Actually, that's inverted, but
the Love is in the Eye Beholder or Beauty in the Eye Beholder one that just took forever to get to the point. And
they
then at the end,
draw it out on purpose for so long because it's like, fuck, we gotta fill like 40 minutes.
So
or
do you
30
like?
minutes.
I know this is slightly different, but do you like Black Mirror?
Yeah, because I don't think that
It's a completely different. It's not
because
like relying on.
Yeah,
a twist.
it's not like. And actually, some of their episodes.
yeah, they have
no,
a
some
a premise.
of the episodes do have a twist at the very end, and those are the shitty episodes. But it's the ones where like you can have a twist, but if you can't,
I just don't think you like twists.
I think, well, I don't know all the Twilight Zone old episodes, but my favorite one ever was The Monsters Are Due on Maple Street. Have you seen that one?
I love
Bobby
maple
Hart.
bars.
That's a good
What?
one.
Maple
Yeah,
bars?
like there's a
Donut.
twist at
like
the end,
don-
but that whole
Ooh, I had a
movie is
donut
about.
Yesterday. It was so.
All right, we'll
good.
have an
I had
intelligent
I had an
conversation.
apple fritter.
It's about like it's a
Pan
metaphor for
left
the
and
red
right again.
fear. It's
No, no,
about
go ahead.
communism and like
Communism,
how
yeah.
the Cold War and how
Communism's
paranoid we
bad.
all were as a society. I thought it was a brilliant reflection on
but
that.
it- but-
and there's a
but
twist at the
the
end, but that doesn't ruin the episode.
But if
hinge on
in
that.
between everything in the movie is just kind of like treading water, even if it's good, but it's like treading water to like, all right, give a little bit away. Don't give it away now. Don't give it
No,
away.
it's not giving it away.
No,
though.
like you can do that episode without the twist at the end, and it's
Yeah.
still good. The twist is just a nice little button. That's how a twist should be.
if
I
you don't
think.
see the twist at the end, it's still
Yeah.
an engaging episode.
Yeah, it's the same thing with like Unbreakable. Like it's a good movie in general. It doesn't need all that
Unbreakable
twist.
doesn't have a twist like Sixth Sense has a twist.
it kind
to
of
me.
does.
It's pretty twisted.
There's like a reveal.
It's
Yeah.
either a twist
So
or reveal.
So your problem with the new Twilight Zone episode is that it took
It's too
forever
long.
to get going. I agree with that.
I feel like it's
Like,
40 minutes or whatever. It
it's
could have
55.
been
55
a,
minutes.
yeah, it could have been a 22. Like
That's 15
Yeah.
minutes.
everybody immediately gets it. The first time somebody disappears, he's like, "All right, the like twist of this
That's
episode."
exactly when he says, I'm like, oh, he's gonna do this to get rid of that guy, and, I'm
And
like,
then there's
I get it.
there's a
It's
whole like section.
very predictable.
There's a whole
Yeah,
section
yeah.
in the middle where it's like, all right, we're going through the motions of like, now he's got to do that. Now he's got to do that.
That's what it. Well, that's why I stopped
should- they
watching.
It
should-
felt
30
like a condensed like movie. You know what I mean? Like it was
Oh.
like a formulaic movie.
Yeah.
Like it followed every single beat that you're supposed to hit.
yeah.
And then at the end, you're like, oh, well, I saw exactly where that
Well,
was going.
it was
and then,
so
yeah.
like I don't want to say like
yeah, I didn't love the
elementary.
first episode. Although I want to see the rest of it, I'm just not going to pay.
I
Mark
did
Ellis
hear-
said the second one is good.
Yeah, I was
The
about to
Sorry,
something at 30,000
You waited a few
feet.
minutes to talk, and then
Are
he
you
just
pissed
took,
off?
he
'Cause
just
I'm
took
pissed
your.
off too.
Yeah, I'm pretty
I'm in a
pissed
great
off.
mood. It's not, guys.
I'm having a horrible
Do you
time.
ever
I'm double fisted.
say
I'm having a great
Do
time.
you ever say anything bad about M. Night Shyamalan? How fucking
You really
dare
threw him
you?
off there, Frank.
How fucking dare you?
The Village.
You know who sucks? Oh,
The Village is one of my like.
Village is
I don't
good.
want to say favorite movies.
Ooh.
It's really I'd say it's one of his more underrated.
The
movies.
Village is my favorite M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Okay.
Hands down. Like, I'm trying to figure out if The Village is in my top 15 movies ever.
Wait, why is Cody jerking
You don't
off?
like
I'm
The
jerking
Village?
off and making a farting noise.
Do
It's
we
not
have
his
a
best
do we have
one.
a jerking off sound clip?
Your dick doesn't
And
make
a
that
stock
noise?
It
footage
does make a fart noise as it ejaculates.
What are you serious?
Is that what happens after you have a kid?
Hey, Cody,
Suck my
question.
balls, man.
What's the first movie you're going to show your kid?
Oh,
That's a great question.
Have you asked that on a previous Wayne? Am I going to get yelled at
no,
for that?
No, I have not.
Viene. Ay, si me hablara y me dijera.
I can hear you guys without the headphones.
What the
Audio listeners,
fuck
I've
is
taken
that?
off my headphones.
I don't ever want to hear that one again.
Frank, I have not thought about the first movie. I've thought about things like when I'm going to show him horror movies or when I'm going to show him Star Wars and stuff like that. I just don't know
Well,
the
what
first
are those?
one.
What are the dates for that?
I think Star Wars, I'm going to wait till around like 4 or 5.
And are
about
you
good.
gonna? And in what order are you going?
I'm going to start with the originals just because, like,
Do
maybe
you know
maybe
if
I'll
it's a
throw.
boy or
I'm
a
not going
girl?
to show him.
Are
Yeah,
you
it's a
allowed
boy.
to say that?
Yeah, it's a boy.
Cody, you're having a boy?
Yeah, I didn't tell you this.
No.
Oh, God.
Cody.
Oh,
This
Frank's
is really
gonna
awkward
cry.
because the whole world knew this.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
This was like 6 months
Oh,
ago. The
God.
kid's get born tomorrow.
Cody, when's your
That's 2.
child due?
What's up?
When's your baby
Oh,
due?
I was
thought
just
you
like,
said
what does he do? I was like, he's not born yet.
what's
right?
your baby doing
floating
now? Like,
around
what-
in fucking
God.
What is his
liquid right now.
occupation? He's doing August.
Yes.
And then, That's the sound he's gonna make when he comes out.
Can I when you guys have the baby, can I go to the hospital with all those balloons? Just a giant thing of fucking balloons.
Yeah.
Obnoxious balloons.
That was a cigar.
I'm sorry if this has been in a previous episode.
No,
Have you
by all
discussed
means.
names?
No, he told
Yes,
he told his
last
friends
week
way
about-
before
about
he told
the name.
us.
Yeah.
And family.
It was not way before. You guys.
It was like 3 weeks.
What's the name?
The name is Grant Allen Hall. My middle name's Allen.
Strong.
Grant from Jurassic Park.
That's what everyone goes to. That's
Oh,
not.
I'm sorry.
That's not exactly why we thought it,
Okay.
but I'm
Grant
not.
Hill,
I'm,
Boston,
it's actually
Celtics.
no.
he
You.
played for the Celtics.
It's actually Ulysses S. Grant.
Oh,
Cody's
you're
a
for the
huge
South.
fan. Yeah.
That's what
You
you
know.
are, a Confederacy
I didn't really
guy.
think about that one. Let me look at all the racist people named Christian. Let's find that out right now.
Are there a lot?
Harloff?
No, he's not
Whoa,
racist.
whoa,
He's
whoa,
not racist. And he
whoa.
spells it with a K, too.
Yeah, that's not the same at all.
I don't think I've known any Christians. I think there was a serial killer back in the 90s that was named Christian.
All right, I'm officially googling this.
Yeah.
now.
My parents named me after, or my mom wanted me named after Christian.
Mingle.
No, what the fuck's his name? He's like not a great actor, but he's kind of okay. Christian
Bale.
Bale.
Mate,
No, he
Bale's
actually
great.
is an
No.
amazing actor.
He's
Slater?
great. Slater. Yeah. Christian
Ooh.
Slater.
Oh, what
yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah. There's another one. There's a different Christian too. Yeah.
Turns out there's no like backlog of racist people by name.
Oh, there's not that on the internet?
Get it
You
together,
can't,
internet.
You can't go to
Yeah.
those websites.
I was thinking like a racistpedia or something like that. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
we
I
should
was
create
cool
that.
with
Gracispedia is pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. So
I'll
your
be
kids-
first on it. So
Okay. What the original source of Grant?
Marissa just really liked the name a lot, and I was like, that sounds pretty cool. And then we were talking about middle names, and we were like, well, my
I
middle
don't
name's
believe that for a
my
second.
middle name's
Cody.
Alan,
I don't believe
and I was
that
like,
for
well,
a
are
second.
you sure
Cody.
about this? Because it's Alan Grant, like it's pretty fucking spot on.
Also,
and,
it's your
yeah.
middle name. Talk about get off your high horse.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's a thing.
Might as well call him Cody.
Yeah, you might as well.
It's been a family thing. That's, you,
Junior.
guys, you guys don't do that?
Oh, is someone else named Alan too?
No, like that's my dad's middle name.
Oh, is it? Yeah, okay. All right.
But sure, I'm the fucking asshole.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
okay.
you're- that's
no,
great.
no, by all
Yeah.
means, yeah.
Have you talked about baby names yet?
Baby names?
You're having a baby soon, aren't you? Oh, I look in your eyes. I
Audio
see
only
it.
listeners, Frank is
What
talking
if
to me.
he was this whole
Frank,
time, but he
Frank
didn't want to
is
like steal
visibly
my
drunk
thunder?
and asking Christian
Because I'm so
if-
self-conscious that I don't have friends. I want my kids to have friends, and I want my kid to be friends with Cody's kid.
Oh no. Okay, I do have to back this up. No, I don't care anymore.
I'm sorry, I spit on that one.
Go on. That sounded like
fucking
that was like
vomit.
that was like Goofy. Like,
Sorry. I'm supposed to be expecting phone calls. Let's see if
All right.
I
somebody,
can't tell you how many times I've gone on Netflix, like kind of drunk at night, and being so excited. I'm like, the Goofy movie's on Netflix, and it's the fucking sequel.
Yeah, I see that too.
Oh,
yeah, I
it
see
kills
that
me
too.
every time. I'm like, I don't want to watch that.
Netflix only has shitty sequels and direct-to-DVD movies.
Yeah. But I've thought about baby names, but it's not happening anymore.
What do you
Such
settle on?
as
I mean, I love Luke and Leia.
Alan
but that's,
Christian.
That's being me, Alan Christian. I actually thought about Cody. I like
Riley's
the name Cody.
dog is named Leia,
That's
so
cute.
you can't.
You
take
can't
that
tell
now.
me no.
You know what I don't not give a fuck for
Did you do
is
the audio
that
thing? Did
we
you do
get-
the audio thing? Do the
Oh,
audio
yeah,
thing.
yes, we got a phone call. Caller, you are on the line. You are on the Wanger Show.
What did we just hear? What was that phone call?
That's
song?
the phone call gauntlet jingle
Let's see.
From
Hold
what?
on 1 second.
from Brian. That's Brian singing.
Caller, who do we got?
Wingers.
Who do we got?
DJ Snacks calling in. Hi, guys.
DJ Snacks. How's
DJ
it going,
Snacks.
sir?
I recognize you from Discord. God damn it, Brian! Stop it!
Sorry, David. You're talking to us with Frank, and Brian has been nonstop playing sound bites to piss Frank off.
Just join the fucking conversation.
All right. David, what do you want to talk about today?
David, would you like to ask us a question, or would you, more importantly,
his
like
name is DJ Snacks.
Yes.
we had the
There's nothing worse than somebody
All right.
crying, laughing at their own jokes. Right now,
that
audio
was a perfect
listeners
one.
and DJ Snacks.
Come on, you
Brian
said
is
DJ
fucking
Snacks.
laughing at
Frank?
his own joke.
Frank. I mean, he does that a lot. He thinks he's really funny. We have a caller on the line right now.
Sorry, I'm
have
sorry,
to-
DJ
Let's be
Snacks.
professional.
You
David-
can't say DJ
God,
Snacks.
you're mad at me this.
Okay,
David, I'm so
Well,
sorry.
First of all, I want to say it was great to finally meet you guys at Free For All. Frank, I'm sorry I didn't get to meet you yet. I hope
I wasn't
get to meet
invited.
You soon.
I was banned.
I know, buddy. I'm sorry. If I had you say you'd be there.
All right.
Sorry.
It was a pleasure meeting you, DJ Snacks.
It absolutely was. What would you like to ask us?
Okay.
Did we lose you?
Did he go away?
No, he's still here.
I feel like we lost him.
David?
I feel like you turned him
No,
down
I'm
to
still here.
0.
Oh, he's
Okay.
still
He's
here.
still
Okay. All right, we
Yeah.
scared. Got a little scared there. David,
Favorite,
Oh, no, I'm sorry,
favorite and
David.
least
You,
favorite.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No. Please go.
favorite
Frank is being dumb. Go ahead. We're really drunk.
Favorite?
I'm not,
Okay, I kind of figured as much. It's fine.
Yes.
Favorite and least favorite fast food and sit-down restaurants.
okay,
Go.
okay, we got there. My favorite fast food is Taco Bell. It's my one and only.
It's pretty
It's
good.
my favorite place to go.
No, Marissa's your
Sorry. I'm talking in terms of fast food.
I'm sorry.
restaurants.
Okay.
Least favorite fast food. Fucking Burger King. I don't know.
really?
I mean, I'm trying to think what else. What is worse?
I would say Subway is the worst.
No, get the fuck out of here.
It's terrible.
Subway's fantastic.
Subway's
Subway's
absolutely
Jack in the
horrible.
Box is way worse.
Ooh, I love Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box
have you
is
had
okay.
their 99-cent tacos? though?
Oh, have you dipped them in ketchup?
The fuck's wrong with you?
99-cent gut bombs, you mean?
Yeah,
there
man.
we go.
DJ
I
Snacks
like
knows
this
what's
guy.
up. Yeah.
Arby's is
DJ
my number
Snacks,
one.
where are you located at? It's time somebody asked you
I
some
am-
questions.
He's in Arizona.
I don't know
I
that.
am in Phoenix, Arizona.
How you like it over
I am
there?
in Phoenix, Arizona.
But I love Chick-fil-A
How's the
as well.
fast food
I love
scene in
Chick-fil-A.
Phoenix?
Brian, what about you?
Arizona has Sonics, don't they? Or
We
do
have
We
Sonic
have
here
Sonic.
too.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, but it's gooder, better in Arizona.
Gooder?
It's gooder in Arizona.
It's good in Arizona.
DJ Snacks, more about Arizona here.
Frank, what's your favorite?
I've been to Arizona a couple times. My sisters go to University of Arizona.
Yeah, they do.
Party school. Or is that ASU?
ASU's the party school.
That's right.
Okay.
How close is U of A from
ASU is the party school.
ASU is the party school. Anyways, I'm a big fan of Del Taco.
Okay. What about you? What about you,
okay.
David? What's your go-to?
My go-to is actually, surprisingly enough, it's my go-to fast food has got to be McDonald's chicken nuggets.
I mean, they're good.
McDonald's is underrated. Gets a bad rap.
David, check this out. Next time you go to McDonald's, get a McChicken, a McDouble, some fries, and a Coke. But with that McChicken and McDouble, you put those together and you got a McGangbang. Try it out. It's the best.
Oh, that's outstanding.
Oh, it is.
Hey, one more thing if I can real quick. One more thing if I can.
Bring it
No, I'm
on,
kidding.
David.
Yeah,
Bring
go for it. Yeah, of course.
I told you guys about our new podcast, the Collider After Show.
Yeah.
I saw that.
You got to have Frank
Okay.
on.
I'd love to have any of you on it, as a matter of fact.
What was that?
Any of you are invited anytime you want to be on.
Oh, well, Cody does the show, so
If
you
we
got to
can,
invite him first.
Yeah, I'm the only one here affiliated with the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we can work out
Well,
times,
I
I'd love to be on.
understand that, but
Yeah.
it's Collider and Collider adjacent.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
It's
Understood.
not just live. It's Collider everything.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Yeah,
sick,
if we can
man.
make the time work, we'll figure something out.
Be sure to check out that show. It's just on iTunes.
It's on iTunes. It's on YouTube. Anywhere else you can find podcasts at. We did our first video episode this week for episode 3.
Woo!
I'm going to subscribe as soon as I get home.
Frank's gonna subscribe and he'll be on the show. He'll be on the after show, but he won't be on the actual Collider Live show.
I've been banned.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, anytime, guys. Just let
Thank
me
you,
know.
David.
Thanks for having my call, man. Appreciate
Of course,
it.
man.
See you,
We
buddy.
appreciate you. Thank you so much.
You're the best.
Have a good night, guys.
What
All
a
right.
great guy.
Are we going to
David's
talk about
nice.
why you're so mad at me right now?
Who? Me?
Christian?
Audio
Yeah.
listeners.
Christian?
Frank is looking at me and directed that to me.
Am
What
I
would you say
am I
me?
the only
Hold
one
on, hold
like
on, hold
feeling this? Cody,
Frank,
you're sensing this, right?
I'm the mediator.
Oh.
No! God damn it!
I forgot about that. All right, all right, all
We got
right.
another caller on
All
the
right,
line. Let's save
hold
it.
on.
Let's save it. Caller, you're on the line with the Wangers. Who you got? Who are you? Who are you? What is your name? Why do you want to talk to us? Sorry, hold on.
Hey, is this a phone call gauntlet?
It's a phone call gauntlet.
It's a Tyler from Seattle.
Tyler from
Tyler!
Seattle. What's up, dude?
Tyler from Seattle. I'm
Fucking
gonna
love
I'm gonna
Seattle.
hold you for 1 second while we get to the bottom
We
of this.
gotta resolve
because
this.
I
All right.
can't
Frank, Frank.
think.
Tyler,
Christian,
I'm so
Frank,
sorry.
Are you
Frank-
mad at me?
Frank, I'm not mad at you.
Let me see
All right,
things
Tyler,
from my point of view.
Tyler,
here.
I need you to ask Christian if he's mad at me. He won't. Christian would never lie to a fan.
You gonna ask him,
Christian,
Tyler?
are you mad at Frank?
No.
All right, we're good. Tyler,
All right,
what's
all
your
right.
question? How's it going?
It's going good. How about you guys?
Oh, we're doing okay.
We're
Tensions
doing
are a little high.
lot better now.
Yeah. How many Johnny Depp questions has Frank answered so far?
Frank has,
None! What the hell?
Okay, stop yelling. Frank has not gotten a single Johnny Depp question
I've
yet.
gotten a lot of yellings at from the Wangers over here.
We haven't done any yet. Okay.
What do you got, Tyler?
So you hit us with a Johnny Depp question.
All right. What is your least favorite performance of Johnny Depp? You've probably said it many a times, but I can't think of it.
I mean, I can't stand him. I'm gonna answer first, but I can't stand Johnny Depp in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. That's just
that's one of them.
That's gross.
I'm so torn on this because I hate Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but I blame Tim Burton for that. I think that Johnny Depp was given a unbelievably difficult challenge of here's a beloved performance by Gene Wilder that nobody in the world has any issue with.
R.I.P.
Now do your take. It's what are you going to do? You obviously are going to go in the complete opposite direction. He was doing this weird Michael Jackson.
Easy. Can't talk about it.
All right. He was doing this weird thing where Tim Burton put him in it. I think Johnny Depp's performance in that was great given the conditions he was given.
Are you going to answer?
Oh, no. Well, Jesus Christ, he's mad at me, right? Sorry, Tyler. I'm going to answer succinctly. My least favorite performance by him is the Mad Hatter in Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, yeah. That was mine.
All right, next question. We're not doing any.
Wait, hold on. Brian, what about you? Do you have a least favorite?
Oh, Dark Shadows, right?
Dark Shadows.
Yeah, this is a bad
Frank
one.
loves Dark Shadows, I
This is
think.
a bad one.
You don't? Oh, I'm sorry. Tyler, what about you? What do you think is his worst performance?
The Tourist he was in.
Honestly, I hate The Tourist more than most.
Never saw it.
Me neither, but he didn't look good in the trailer.
Yeah.
I heard he was good as Whitey Bulger.
Yeah.
He was.
Oh,
good.
that was a good performance.
He was
in
good
a
as
shitty
well.
movie.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah, you're right.
I wish the movie was a lot better.
Yeah.
Tyler, before we let you go, you
Yeah.
want us to you want to ask us one more question?
No, I think that's it.
Tyler, I got a couple questions for you, Tyler.
Okay, Tyler. Frank,
Go for
That's
it.
okay, Chris. Jesus Christ.
Frank, don't listen to him anymore.
Tyler,
it's okay.
You don't know this because you haven't seen the rest of the episode yet, but when you watch this, Christian and I are about to fist fight, apparently. Tyler, what's your favorite?
I'm going to hold you to that.
Tyler, what's your favorite Johnny Depp performance?
Ooh.
It's the same as everybody else. It's got to be Jack Sparrow from Black Pearl.
It's so good.
Oh.
It's
It's
amazing.
great. It's great.
Especially when you consider that part was not written for him to be like that. That was written as the most bland vanilla, he's a kooky pirate. Johnny Depp showed up, put eyeliner on, started acting crazy. The Disney executives were like,
Keith
this character.
Richards.
Exactly. Johnny
and
Jack
Keith Richards
Sparrow.
showed up.
Jack Sparrow. Can Tyler hear this, or is this just me hearing the drop? I don't.
Oh, yeah.
No, he's
I love Lonely Island, Jack Sparrow.
I like.
Jack Sparrow was based on Keith Richards and Pepe Le Pew mixed together.
Oh.
And when Johnny Depp started doing it, all the executives were like, is he gay? Is he drunk? I don't want to see it. And they wanted to fire him. And he stuck with it.
Yeah, suck it, Jerry.
Do you guys remember when there was someone who used to work at Collider that doesn't anymore? That this was like a year or two ago, and they were playing this song around the office, like it was like it just came out, like it wasn't already 7 years old. Like, have you guys heard this song?
Is he the douche?
And they started just playing this song. I already told you my description of the person.
We're
That's
talking
all I'm
about
gonna
John
say.
Campion?
I'm not saying anything. Tyler, thanks for calling in.
That's all you gotta
Tyler.
Tyler,
We
thanks for calling
appreciate
in.
you, Tyler.
I got a couple more
Next
questions.
time.
I got a couple more questions for Tyler.
Fuck you.
There's more people.
Okay.
Tyler, I gotta let you go. More people are calling in right now. Thank
Yeah,
you so
buddy.
much
He's so mad at me.
for creating this. Thank you,
We
Tyler.
don't want to have black people on TV.
Next one.
Thank you, Tyler. Appreciate you. We got another.
Can we clarify something before the phone call?
Sure. Nope. Oh, we got the next caller is on right now, but go ahead. Caller, we'll get to you in a second.
Who
Who
are
do we
talking
got,
to?
caller? You're calling into the Wanger Show. Jesus Christ.
Hey, it's Ruben calling from Texas.
Ruben.
Hey, Ruben, what's
Texas.
up, man?
Ruben, can I
Please save the show.
I know. I need to pause this all for a second. Ruben, hang with me. Christian, are you actually mad at me?
All right.
No, I am not.
I feel like you're actually mad at me.
Frank thinks I'm mad at him for some reason, but even though I think Frank is supposed to be mad at Brian right now for playing all these sound bites, but Ruben, you'll find that out later. What would you like to ask us here on the Wanger Show?
So, knowing Frank was going to be on, I wanted to ask a topic
I love
that
you.
he likes a lot. So,
Let him answer the question.
So my question is, what is the best performance in a Tim Burton movie?
Oh, I thought I was hoping it was the same one.
The last caller. Was that
Wait,
meme?
that was the last caller?
No, the last caller asked. Tyler asked us what was
yeah.
the best Johnny Depp performance. So now who?
And they're different.
They are different.
Okay, so
What?
best performance in a Tim Burton movie is what he
Yes.
asked? All right.
Pee Wee Herman.
That's a good one. That's a good call.
Oh, that was better.
So the issue with that is
That's his first movie.
no. Well, the problem is,
And any movie before the year 2000 is not good.
well, but I have a hard time. Like Pee-wee's Big Adventure is a Pee-wee movie. Like it's not. It's a Pee-wee's.
It's got Burton-isms
It's a
in
Pee-wee
there.
Herman movie.
It's like
movie
it's like Iron Man 3 where it's a good.
with a couple
It's like a
Tim
good-
Burton
Shut your fucking
scenes.
You shut the fuck up right now.
So Tim Burton did an amazing job with that, but that was Pee-wee's movie, like 100%.
So he was just a hired gun. It wasn't a
He
Tim
was, and
Burton
he was
movie.
able. He put.
But it was his first movie.
Yeah, and he did put a lot of spin on the performances, but I think that one's tough because it is a Pee Wee Herman movie first and foremost.
No,
Show you
I was
later.
pulling up.
Cody, what do you- Cody, what are you
here's
pulling up?
here's what was happening.
We'll do it
I was
afterwards.
gonna Google Burton's filmography so I can go through. I'm like, all right, see who is the best in that one. And the last thing I had pulled up on my phone was racism in Christian America because I googled racist people named Christian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ruben, have you heard about the Tim Burton racism controversy?
Oh, this was recent.
Because I haven't either. Moving on.
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Wait,
can
Frank,
we
I have
get
a
Ruben?
question. I have a
Yeah, we don't
question
need to
for
talk
you.
Wait,
about the
I do want to
racism.
get Ruben's answer first.
Okay, we'll get it after.
Ruben, what's your favorite Tim Burton performance?
I got two. So one's an obvious one, which is obviously Michael Keaton's Beetlejuice. That's kind of
Oh,
the
that's
go-to
good.
for everybody.
That's tough to argue.
I'll even say, what's her face in Beetlejuice? Lydia.
What's her face?
Don't lie.
Leah?
Really memorable
Lydia,
I
performance.
said Lydia. My mom's name's Lydia, so I know that name.
Lydia.
I haven't seen Beetlejuice.
Whoa.
Wait.
Oh.
Hey, Ruben, I gotta stop you.
The
for
one
a
who,
second.
like,
here.
Ruben,
Hair's all
stand
the
by.
time.
Stand by, Ruben. Okay. All right,
I never
guys.
came
mine-
across Beetlejuice.
Wait, you've,
All right.
you've actually never seen Beetlejuice?
I've never seen it.
It's my
There's
favorite
no
Tim Burton
reason
movie.
to see it.
Check
What the fuck?
check out the Wangers commentary with me and Beardo doing Beetlejuice
we should do
in a couple
Beetlejuice.
weeks.
That would be
Whenever
fun.
a Christian stops being mad at me and
If you don't
schedules
bail
that.
on us.
My favorite is Jack Nicholson.
guess
in
what?
Batman.
What the fuck?
Really?
That's not a good. That's not
Are you
like.
kidding me? That's fun.
Mm.
Wow, I didn't
Oh,
realize
that movie
so
sucks.
much anger.
Yeah. Can
I don't like the movie. I think his performance
Can I
is
get your
great.
guys' answers before I answer?
I just
Yours
said
is
mine.
Edward
You guys
Scissorhands. Yours
spat
is
in my
Johnny Depp,
face.
Edward Scissorhands.
I like Johnny. That's my favorite
Oh,
Johnny Depp one, and Edward Scissorhands.
That's
yeah.
not your favorite performance.
That actually might be my favorite one over Beetlejuice.
Damn, I'm so
I don't
torn.
know.
So here's the deal. Edward Scissorhands is my favorite movie of all time. It's my favorite Tim Burton movie of all time.
Talking about my
It's one of my favorite
there. He's
Johnny
getting there.
Depp movies of all time.
yes.
Wait a minute.
If we're talking strict performance in a Tim Burton movie, I think it might go to Johnny Depp as Ichabod Crane in Sleepy Hollow.
Fuck, I
Good
love.
one. That's a good
In
one.
Fuck, I
terms
love
of
that movie.
acting performance, Ichabod Crane in Sleepy Hollow,
Yes.
Johnny Depp is just like,
I actually
oh,
love Christina Ricci in that.
oh,
movie,
he's
too.
so good.
All right.
That's one of my favorites.
Every
too.
time he faints when he sees a drop of blood,
It's pretty
good.
good.
You know who's
I
good?
thought you were gonna go with James Franco. Oh no, I'm sorry. That was
James Franco in
I
that Tim Burton movie.
I was thinking Wizard of Oz. I was thinking that's Sam
Sam
Raimi.
Raimi,
Sorry.
yeah.
Are you a fan of Sweeney Todd?
You obviously haven't listened to the Meaning of podcast
Oh.
by
You
RB3 and
You
Ace.
were on it.
He was asked on last week. Check out their YouTube channel. First
don't
cut.
follow you on
Subscribe.
Twitter.
Sweeney Todd,
Do you
I
not?
was not. Oh, what the?
I
what
do.
the
I
fuck?
do.
All right,
I don't
hang
know.
on,
I
I'm
gotta
calling
look it up
right
now. Yeah, Sweeney Todd. I never seen it.
I was not a fan in theaters, and then watching it at home, I became a super fan, and I love it now. And I think it's because something about musicals, when you watch it in a theater,
you
you're
want to
like,
fall asleep?
that,
got
and you're
people
like
singing
self-conscious.
along
You don't
to
want to
it.
sing,
Yeah.
And then you watch it at home, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm getting into it.
The
And then
Gene
you
and
end
Bob
up,
Ruffley? You're just getting all
Yeah.
fucking into it and shit. Yeah.
Music's good. The
it
there's
was
no
the
place-
Pope. Like you can't say it was the Pope when you're in the middle of a movie theater, but you watch it at home, you're like, nope,
Cody's
it
done.
was the Pope. He says it exactly like that in
It's
the
cool.
movie.
He's Italian. It's
Oh,
fine.
we have Johnny Depp in studio
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
I've never seen it. The most I
That
know
also
about
wasn't Johnny Depp
All
and
right,
Sweeney
I don't know
Todd.
the
You
movie.
haven't seen shit.
I saw it once.
the most I know
I
about
like-
Sweeney
I
Todd is from
listen
The
to the
Office.
music.
Wait, what's your Oh, that's a yeah. What's your favorite Tim Burton performance?
Tim
Cody's
Burton
dying.
performance. I'm having trouble thinking of the movies that he's done. I love Big Eyes. I've never seen Big Eyes.
It's Big
no.
Fish.
No,
Wait,
he's got a movie called Big Eyes. Stupid.
And Big Fish.
Two big movies.
Did he direct
Big
Big
Fish?
too?
Wait, there's a movie called Big Eyes.
Yes.
And Big Fish.
Amy Adams. She got fucking big eyes.
It's got Christoph
Big,
Waltz.
you know what? If you want to hear my take on it, check out The Meaning of, starring Ace and RB3. They're wonderful people.
I don't think this is at all what Ruben expected when he called
Sorry,
into the show.
Ruben, are you still there? Have they hung up on you?
You didn't know about Big
Yeah,
Eyes.
I've been listening.
All right, I got a couple more questions for you, Ruben. Where are you from?
Okay.
Ruben, where are you from?
I am from Texas. This
All right.
is a small city, Laredo.
You like movies, Ruben?
The big state of Texas.
Yes.
All right, Ruben, what's your favorite Tim Burton movie?
That's good.
Oh,
Oh, he's done.
that's really hard. I wasn't prepared to answer.
Ruben, you
gotta
should have been
say
preparing for
probably-
hours.
That's true. I probably would go with, and I remember when I first saw, Beetlejuice probably won, and then the second one is probably Big Fish. That was a really
Big
good one
Fish
to go.
is
Or Big Eyes.
Big Fish is Tim Burton's best movie,
Oh,
What's
without
not
a
your
doubt.
favorite?
And I
Yeah.
said this on The Meaning
Yeah,
of.
it's really good.
Edward Scissorhands is my favorite movie. Big Fish is the best movie Tim Burton has ever done.
cool.
Can we do a commentary on that?
Jesus Christ!
All right.
Ruben, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Ruben, thank
Thank
you.
you for
We've
taking
got
your
some
time.
issues
I'm
to work
sorry,
out.
Ruben.
We got another
Whoa.
caller on the line. Ruben, we appreciate you. Thank you
Ruben,
for being a supporter.
stay on the line. I'll give you my personal number. We can work this out.
Sorry, Ruben.
Can
We
I
gotta go.
just-
Thank you, Ruben.
That would be great. That would be great.
See you, buddy.
Okay, but
Later,
don't stay
man.
on the line. I'll give it to you later. Because I
Before we talk to this next person,
Yes.
can I just bring up how confident? Oh my God!
Jesus Christ. Caller, we'll
Can
get
I-
to you in just a second.
Can I talk about how confident Brian was that
Johnny
there
Depp.
was that there was no movie called Big Eyes?
He's like, it's Big Fish.
Big Fish. You silly person.
But can we
Christoph Waltz, Amy Adams?
I've heard of it now.
Okay.
can
the
we work
painting?
this out in our 9 minutes that we have left?
Don't worry. I have another card.
All right.
Card.
I feel like you're mad at me.
Caller,
I'm not mad
you're
at
on
you.
the line.
I
Caller-
feel like you're getting more mad at me by me asking
Frank,
if
stop
you're
talking.
mad.
Fucking pointing it out. I will be.
Frank, stop talking.
Caller, you're on the line. Wanger's 110. Who we got here?
Hey, it's Wiley.
Hey, Wiley.
Wiley Todd?
Yeah,
Yeah. What up, Wiley? How you doing?
What's Frank doing?
good.
Frank's dying. You got Frank here with us as a special guest. You can ask him a question, or you can ask all of us collectively a question. What do you
the
want?
way he phrased that makes
Frank?
it seem like he doesn't want
like,
you to ask me
you
a
can ask
question
this
because he's
jack off a
so
question,
fucking mad
or
at
you
me.
can ask
Wiley,
the rest of us cool people.
Frank is off the charts here. He did so much blow right
All right,
before the
Wiley,
show.
what do you
What
want
would
to
you like
talk
to
about?
ask us?
How do you have a cocaine soundbite queued up?
Sorry about that, Wiley.
Wiley!
Wiley, I apologize.
Hang on. Wiley,
I'm so
how long have
sorry.
you...
I have
how-
neighbors.
Hang on. Sorry. Am I being loud?
You're
I got
being
head-
very loud. It's okay.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I'm up.
Wiley, what would you like to ask us? You're a pescatarian? Sorry. What would you like to ask us?
So,
Sorry, Wiley.
well, first of all, I want to say I really love the show.
Oh, thank you.
And if you guys know DJ Snacks, we have an after show together.
Oh.
Are you
Collider,
talking about
and
the
we love
After
show
Collider
so
show?
much.
Yeah,
but we love the show so much we wanted to include it, even though you guys are not part of Collider. So we talk about it every week.
Oh, awesome, man.
But
Yeah,
my question is,
David just called in earlier, and he talked about that as well. That's awesome.
but I want to ask Beardo, where's your guideline T-shirt you used to always wear?
Oh, he's asking me?
yeah.
said
He
Beardo.
said
Oh,
Beardo.
I have it. I still
Where?
have it. I wear it sometimes. It says guideline.
Oh, your guideline shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've worn it a couple times on the show. I
What
just,
you supposed to give? What you supposed to give Copster and Cody one? I sent you like 10
no.
T-shirts.
Send me two. I have one in purple and then one in the regular
Are
font.
you holding out on us?
Frank,
Did he
are
send
the
you
only one who's
multiple?
very confused right
I don't
now.
know.
I'm not answering it.
right.
This is Wiley Todd. He sent me two shirts. He was doing a podcast called Guideline. He sent me two shirts.
Was one of those for us?
I guess.
You just kept them, though.
I kept two.
Classic Brian.
And I gave one to Harloff or Ellis, one of those.
Classic.
Oh, you gave it to them, but not us.
Because that's his instructions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I need to see the
Can
email
I
for deets.
can I tell you guys about my new Harlef naming function?
Can we do it after the caller asks us another question?
So we're not wasting his time.
You're pissing me off here, Frank. I'm
Exactly.
kidding. No. Wiley, aside from the guidelines, you want to ask us one more thing before we let you go?
Yeah. So one of my favorite movies that a lot of people haven't seen is Road to Perdition. What do you guys think about that movie?
Oh, Sam Mendes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great movie. That's actually based off of a graphic novel, I believe. I remember watching that in a film class in high school, and I love that movie. Jude Law, Tom Hanks. Who's the little kid?
I haven't seen it.
It's Tyler Hoechlin.
Yeah. Oh, really?
That's Tyler Hoechlin?
Yeah,
Really?
Tyler Hoechlin.
Wow.
Teen Wolf
Yeah.
Tyler Hoechlin?
Like Superman, Tyler Hoechlin.
Supergirl.
Wow, that's great. Yeah, I love that movie. It's been a few years since I've seen it, but it's a great little. It's kind of cat and mousey, right? You know, father and son on the run. Robin Banks, on the run from Jude Law, who's trying to kill him. Or no, Jude Law and Daniel Craig, right?
Yeah, it is.
Is there a car in that movie?
There is. It's like set in the 1940s, I think.
What kind of car is that?
away.
Play that soundbite again.
Anyways, these guys haven't obviously seen Road to Perdition.
That's a Toyota, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
All right,
close.
play it again.
I love Road to Perdition. It's a great movie. You guys
Haven't
should check
seen
it
it.
out. You
Yeah,
guys
I
will
wanna
like
see
it.
it.
It's a great movie. It's one of the only movies where Tom Hanks is kind of a bad guy. He's kind of an anti-hero because he's a hitman and he kills people.
I was scared.
So you've
shitless.
obviously never seen The Terminal, where he's a terrorist stuck in the.
Not?
He's a terrorist in that movie.
The white guy living in the airport?
Yeah, he's a terrorist stuck in the
That's
New York
Spielberg?
JFK airport.
He's a hack fraud, anyways. Wiley, thank you so much for calling in, and we apologize for any inconvenience.
Sorry, why?
I like how we have to apologize to callers.
our
I'm
callers.
so sorry for what you just had to
Thank
experience.
you so
Before
much for
you take
pledging to
another
us on
caller,
Patreon.
can we talk? Can we have a minute?
Wait, let him say goodbye.
Thank you, guys. Love
Thank-
the show.
Thank you, Wiley.
See you,
Weighing
buddy.
on. Appreciate you, man. And again, we're so Frank is off. Frank's off of his meds or something. I don't know what's going on.
Like, can we talk
I
about
can't wait
this?
for you to listen to the episode.
Can we talk about this?
Bye, Wiley.
Thank you, Wiley. Bye.
But
All right.
All right.
But no,
what
but
the
for real,
fuck,
can we
dude?
talk?
No, I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
what? No.
I'm not mad at you. Do you want
Cody,
do I seem mad?
I know that you.
I don't think you seem mad at
hang
all.
on.
Thank you.
I think Frank is
He knows
just.
me when
Cody-
I get mad.
I
Cody-
think Frank.
I was mad
speak?
earlier.
Can I
Let me
speak?
finish.
Can I speak?
finish?
No, can I
Can I
speak?
finish before you interrupt me?
Oh, okay.
No, I'm
I
mad
think-
at you,
I
Frank.
think Cody's mad
And
at you.
I hope
Patreon
you're ready.
section,
Hold
go.
on. Fuck you, Frank.
Play the music, Brian. Thank you so much for
Oh,
listening to this
that
episode.
it, fuck,
for the
come
episode
on.
of the
We got
Wanger
the
Show.
Don't
Patreon.
do
We got
that
the
to
We
them.
got the Patreon. You got to tell us your story too.
Jesus Christ, I'm
subscribe to
I'm
this share
sorry,
channel,
you guys.
Amateur Films. Watch our recent video.
Right.
Watch our recent video, Uber, which you can find and watch, written by Brian, revised by Cody. If you haven't heard from Brian, because he hasn't talked in an hour, he's just playing sound bites.
Cutting off the show.
You never talked in this episode. But you can hear his talk through words, through his script, through the live action Uber. And subscribe to this iTunes show, or if you're on Spotify, you can listen to it there. Follow Frank on social media at Frank the Editor. And
Can we just do a run through? Like, pretend the show's over. Say to me what you're gonna say when the microphones are off.
okay,
I want an honest answer.
I
please.
want the honest truth.
How about this? I promise to give you the honest truth for the next 5
Okay.
minutes. Ready?